In this van tour, we'll share our latest creation. This van is our platinum level with all the bells and whistles. It starts with a 2024 Sprinter 144 all-wheel drive in pebble gray. On the exterior, we've added running boards, a flatline roof rack with a Girard electric awning, a CA tune bumper with a winch and Baja Designs driving lights, and owl gear on the rear. And we've added van speed capsules to extend the bunk area. Moving inside, we've got extruded aluminum construction covered with beautiful white oak on the lowers and a muted green paint on the uppers. The ceiling is slatted ash that we custom mill in our shop. It's got a complete Victron off-grid electrical system and a hydronic system to heat the interior and provide hot water on demand. And we'll share a few new features that we've added to our Platinum package, so let's get into it.
Hey guys, we have a beautiful van coming out of the van shop today. This is our Platinum van with all the whistles and bells on the outside, on the inside. I can't wait to show it to you, so let's get into it. All right, so here we've got our beautiful bench right here. This is crafted out of white oak with a beautiful Rubio monocoat on top of it. We've got our flip-flop toss there, and we've got our table mount right here for our beautiful table that's up here. This is for outdoor entertaining. Right here we've got our awning controls, porch lights, and down here we have just a regular outlet. Notice that there is no S-bar heater right here, and I'm going to tell you why it's not there in just a minute. So here we have the bug walls from VanEssential. We love these. They keep the bugs out. We've got them here on the slider as well as the back. And this makes it so that you can just zip those up and have the fresh air kind of coming into your van without all of the bugs, right? So beautiful cushion. Notice this fabric is a little green because the cabinets are green, and then he's got blue. He's really into the ocean and she's really into the outdoors. So we compromised on this piece. I really work hard with the clients to put things that they really appreciate in the van, and fabric is one of them. Fabric, just to me, brings in the hominess, and they picked this fabulous fabric out, and it's so cute in here. So you notice that this Lagoon table has this Lagoon table mount right here. We usually do these in silver, but Lagoon just came out with the black finish, and it really ties into all the black accents they have in this van, so it looks beautiful. This Lagoon table is made out of white oak. It's stained again with the Rubio monocoat, and I love it because it is so versatile. You can have it over here. You can use it to prepare your meals over in the kitchen area, and then you can swivel it around for your laptop work or even playing games across from each other. This works. So you'll notice this cute little box right here. This van comes with hydronic heating system, which heats your air and your water. This is one of the heat exchangers that is in the van. There's another one that's mid-van. Up above me, we've got our headliner shelf. We love to stick our covers for all of our window covers that we provide with the Platinum package. We put window covers in the van, but then these fold up really nicely and you can stick them up here. Also, jackets can go up there. It's a great little storage bin to put things up and keep things out of the way. Notice these B-pillars right here. We take a lot of time to make sure that these are padded with foam and wrapped with fabric all the way down and around this window. You'll notice that there's fabric. We do that around the back, around the slider, and on this B-pillar as well. The fabric just really brings in that homey feeling that we're looking for. We spend a lot of time on the little tiny details, but we feel like in the overall look of the van, they are so important. So we have our Max Air fan right here. This is great because it's right by your kitchen. So if you're cooking on your true induction, you can just have this open. Also, we have a T-vent window here for your smells to go out, so you can adjust this. Of course, we've got our microwave up here in the top and our induction cooktop built into the counters. Here we've got just a regular standard outlet. You can put your coffee maker, any appliances that you have in the kitchen that you like to take on the road with you, you can plug them in and away you go. And a beautiful large sink in this. Again, I love the black faucets and this beautiful, it's like a stainless steel, but it has a very dark hue to it. It's very pretty. And I love this black Corian goes really nice with these cabinets. And you can see we give you lots of storage space. This one comes with a organizer. Down here is our isotherm 130, and it is a nice big fridge. Again, we've got the bank of drawers. These have really heavy duty magnets on them, so they are kind of hard to pull out, but you don't want your drawers flying out when you're driving, so that's why we put the heavier magnets on these. Again, such a nice finish with the white oak and the black handles. This is a new feature that we're doing on the drawers. We have a dovetail drawer box right here, if you can see that. And then the 70-pound magnets make sure that those do not come open at all. Going under your sink right here, they opted for a water filtration system, and this is their water filter. Under here we have the Acuva UV water filtration system. The water that is filtered will come up through this little faucet, and you'll have filtered water. Your water that you keep in your tank will come out of this one. This is your water pump control. When you turn that on, and then turn your filtered water on like that, and you've got water. Yay! All you have to do to dump your gray water is just hit the dump and it will go out. We have a ball valve and it just empties it. Right here is where you've got your Laveo dry flush toilet. I know you probably have seen these a lot with our van. We love this toilet for these vans. Very easy to use. You go pee, you go number 2, you have a little pee powder in there, and then you hit the black button and it's like a diaper genie, and it takes the smell away and it takes your poo away. It takes your pee away. Which we want that in a van. For extra storage, we always put a little cubby next to the toilet, and this will allow you to put sheets or anything in there really, but it's a nice deep cubby to put those kind of things in. So right here is your control for the dimmer for the lights, and you can see you've got 4 or 5 lights right there. The great thing about the placement of this is that when you're standing on the outside, you can also reach this and get your lights on. Right here you've got your AquaHot control. You just press it, it comes on. Right here from this controller, you can get your hot water on demand and also control your heater. Right here, you've got your Servo touch screen. This will give you a bird's eye view of your electrical and your tank levels. Here we are back here in the bunk area. This area is built out with VanSpeed capsules that are trimmed out in fabric. They're beautiful. On this side of the capsule and the other side of the capsule, you have USB ports. With the capsules, it's 78 inches across by 60 inches deep, which pretty much gives you a queen size bunk area. Here's your uppers. And typically these two are used for your kitchen items, and back here your bedroom items. But lots of room in here. We love the You Trust hinges. We use these on every van, but because you're in and out of these cupboards, they are really heavy duty and we just love them. So those are You Trust hinges by IKEA. And I love this green color. I don't know if you can see it on camera because it is kind of a muted green, but this muted green goes really nicely with their decor, and also the black accents. Notice down this beautiful ash ceiling. One of my favorite parts of the van is this ash ceiling that goes from the front to the back. It's just beautiful. And you'll notice that we have this very stealth, flat. I love it. It doesn't drop down into your bunk area. Very flat. It's a Nomadic X2. Love it. And it is super great for, you can run it all night. You're not going to use that much electricity using it. We just love the Nomadic air conditioner. So during the design meeting, I have our customers go to Bettys.com and pick out a Bettys. They have picked this cute little white one, and it's got this stripe inside, but we love Bettys because you can just throw it on your bed, and in the morning you can pop out, right? And then to get ready for the day, it's an easy zip back up and you are done. And that's what I love about Bettys the most. You don't have blankets and sheets and pillows just tossed about. It makes everything very neat. And in a van, you need organization because otherwise I've seen vans that look horrific because they have no organization to them. This allows your bedding to just be nice, and if people come into the van, you're not embarrassed that your bed's not made, right? Okay, now that I'm sweating to death, Jeff is going to take you on a little tour of the outside of the van, and I am going to switch places with him.
Hey guys, do you enjoy the outdoors but planning meals has got you down? Whether it's space, weight, refrigeration, or prep, healthy, quick, and easy, delicious meals can be a real challenge. More and more people are turning to Thrive Life freeze-dried meals because they're lightweight, need no refrigeration, have no preservatives, and taste amazing. Just add hot water and you've got a meal in less than 10 minutes. With breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, Thrive has got you covered. Check out the link in description for more info.
Okay, so starting with the exterior, let's start at the front of the van. This van has a CA-tuned bumper, which we just love. This is really our favorite bumper for Sprinter vans. It's really just made so well and integrates so nicely into the front and the lines of the van. This has a Warn winch, has the orange shackles, which I think really go really well with the pebble gray color of this van. And then this one has the Baja designed LP6 lights. A lot of people will put the LP9s, which work really well. They're just kind of big and a little bit obnoxious, and I really like the 6s. I think this is the first one we've actually done with the LP6s, and I think it looks really good on this van. We also had a ceramic coating done on this van, as well as all of the exterior, the plastic, the windows, the solar panels, the awning, the wheels, the tires, everything ceramic coated. So it really makes it really durable and makes it really easy to keep it clean. Even when you get bugs all over it, they just wash right off. Just, you don't have to scrape or rub or anything like that. And everything here on the exterior that I'm going to talk about is part of the Platinum package. So when you go with the Platinum package, it's really fully loaded on the interior and exterior of the van. And if you want to see a comparison between our different packages, I'll put a link to that in the description. So you can see here, this van has the Owl Talon wheels in the graphite gray. Really like these wheels. They have a little bit more offset, so they just stick out just a little bit out beyond the fender wells and just give the van a really aggressive look. We also have the Van Compass 4.3 suspension system on this van, which really helps it to sit really level and ride really well. Love that they're adjustable. They have 3 adjustment settings. They have a soft setting for sand or washboard roads, a medium setting for normal driving, and then a firm setting that is really nice in windy conditions to help the van just stay more stable. Now we have a few different options when it comes to running boards. This has the Black Horse running boards. You can also get the Van Speed running boards, the Owl running boards, and those as well are part of our Platinum package. So like Lisa mentioned, right here are the controls for the awning. Our Platinum package includes the Girard electric awning. We absolutely love this awning. All you've got to do to put it out is just hit the out button, and it's going to extend all the way out. It's got LED lights built into it, and then we also put the porch lights so you can really light up and party outside at night. But one thing that I love about this awning is that there are no legs, so it extends out 8 feet, it's 10 feet long, and doesn't need any support. A couple of features that are really nice on this. One is it has an ignition control where if you start the van, it will automatically retract, and it also makes it impossible to deploy the awning when the van is running. So if you're driving on the road and somebody was to accidentally hit the button, it can't deploy. And I've heard horror stories of electric awnings deploying when the van is running and destroying the awning, and that's not possible with these awnings because of that ignition shutoff. It also has a motion sensor, so if the wind kicks up and the awning starts to bounce, it'll automatically retract. So great awning, it's our favorite awning. Really, the easier it is to deploy an awning, the more you're going to use it, and it doesn't get any easier than this. And that awning is mounted on a flatline Vanco standard roof rack. And it really you got to have a pretty beefy roof rack in order to accommodate that Girard awning, and the flatline does the job. So on the side of the van, we have a flatline ladder. You can see these Van Speed capsules, which really are my favorite pop outs for windows. I just think they've done a great job at designing these to really make them accentuate the lines of the van. I think they go really well. They've got the bunk windows in them. Just makes your bunk area just a really comfortable, awesome place to sleep. Then over here, we've got the OWL tire carrier with that extra OWL Talon wheel up here. This is the one without the ladder because we've got the side ladder. And really, if you're in a 144, most of what you need to access up on top of the van is your solar panels, which are more in the middle. And so there's not really a lot of use for the rear ladder. Looks kind of cool, but not a big point to it. So this customer opted to just have the tire carrier without the ladder. Over on this side, we've got the OWL Sherpa carrier. This is the first one we've installed of these. We've done the B2 carrier on a few vans, but this Sherpa carrier I really like. And this has the large expedition box mounted on it. And this gives you a lot of extra storage, has a shelf inside. And so it's really nice to be able to put some of that wet gear, firewood, maybe shovel, axe, things like that you don't want to bring inside the van, be able to store those outside. And it's even got a lock on it so that you can secure things in here and not have to worry about somebody getting into it and ripping you off. Okay, so moving back to the garage area. One of my favorite features of this is the slider tray for the garage. Love these because if you've traveled in a van, you load up this garage area, and my experience is every time you need to get something, it's up towards the middle or the front. You're having to unload and reload constantly every time you stop. These are nice because everything that's in there, you can just pull this guy all the way out. You can load it up. You can push it back in. We put L-track down both sides so you can secure things so they're not going to move around. And one of the things that I love about this tray, we custom built this, and it fills the entire size of the tray. There's no wasted space. It goes edge to edge, and the full depth of the garage is the sliding tray. And this is made, it's all aluminum rails, and then we use the hex ply for the base of this and the ends. So it's just very durable and looks great. Okay, over here we've got our breakers for our AC and our DC. We've got a lighting for inside the garage, and we put an outlet here. And then we've also got a cigarette lighter outlet right here. So we like to put easy access to everything. So this van has two 270 amp hour Battleborn batteries right here. And then right here we've got all of our Victron components. We've got the Victron MultiPlus inverter charger. We've got two Orions for alternator charging, so you're getting 60 amps of alternator charging, and then we've got the solar charge controller. And this van has 400 watts of solar mounted up on that flatline roof rack. Now this van has a 24 volt system, which is something that we've gone to in our higher end vans. We really like the 24 volt systems because number one, it's a little bit more efficient than a 12 volt system. And then number two, you can use a smaller wire size, so it just really makes it easier and cleaner in the routing of all the wires. And then right down here, we've just made a little bit of extra storage because we don't want to have any wasted space. So this is held on magnetically, and you just get access to there to store things. Then over on this side is our plumbing. We like to use the Aquar fittings. This is the Aquar inlet for filling the tank, and then this is the shower. So in here we've got our shower fitting, and these are really nice with the Aquar because all you got to do is just insert this in, turn it, and then this mixer controls the hot and cold for your shower. These outdoor showers are great for rinsing down, washing the dogs, washing off your gear, whatever it might be. So just another little bit of storage. Again, we don't want to have any wasted space. So if we've got a little bit of extra space, we make a storage area for it. And all of these latches are 90-pound magnets, so they're really secure and stay closed until you need them. So this van on the plumbing system, we've got a 36-gallon over-the-wheel well water tank for the fresh water. And then something that's a little bit unique, this is the second van, and this comes standard now on all of our platinum level vans, is a hydronic system. So you're gonna have hot water on demand. This runs off of your diesel of the vehicle, and it can also run off of AC 120 volt when you're plugged into shore power. And it runs a little burner and heats up your water on demand, so you've got unlimited hot water. And then it's got 2 heat exchangers which put out radiant heat in the van. This is the second van that we've done with this system, and it's now standard on all of our platinum level vans. So in the previous van that we did with the Aqua Hot, that was a van that we built for a repeat customer, second van that we've done for that customer. And when they got their van and took it out the first time, one of their favorite things about that van was the hot water on demand. They absolutely loved that they didn't have to use their battery power to heat their water, and then they had, it was once the hydronic system was running, then they had unlimited hot water for the shower and for the hot water for the faucet. Unlimited, really an awesome feature. So we make these cubbies on our CNC router. You can see one up there. There's one at each of the back doors and also one of the sliders. Gives you another place to store things. Another thing that we include in our Platinum package is an extended fuel tank. So this has a 45-gallon tank. The stock tank in these is, I think, 26 gallons. And so it almost doubles the capacity of your fuel tank. Means you can go a long way without having to stop. Unless you're like me and you got to go to the bathroom about every hour, then you'd be stopping a lot more. But it's nice that you don't have to refuel constantly, that you can go long way. Also, a nice thing about it is that you can get to your destination, have plenty of diesel in your tank to be able to run your hydronic heating system. So one of the things we like to do to wrap up these videos is tell you our favorite things about the vans. So I'm going to ask you first, what is your favorite?
I was thinking, so you go.
All right. So my favorite thing about this van is, I think, the front end. I like a nice rack, and
Don't say that.
I really like the CA-Tune bumper. We've done 3 vans with bumpers. We've done the CA-Tune before, we've done the Owl Pismo, and then back to the CA-Tune. And I have to say that I think this is my favorite bumper. I just think it adds such an aggressive look to the van with the bumper, the winch, the LP6 lights. I never really loved the LP9 lights because I just thought they were just too big and looked a little obnoxious. But I just think the way that CA-Tune bumper looks with the LP6 lights, the winch is just awesome. So that's my favorite thing.
It does look good. I think my favorite part is the filtered water. I've always been somebody who brings my bottled water and put it in the refrigerator, but it gums up my refrigerator so badly. So I think the filtered water on this is amazing.
Yeah, I agree. That is something I was saying to the guys this morning when we were wrapping up cleaning up this van. I said, you know what? I would definitely from now on, if I'm building my own van, I would put this UV filtration system in it.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome. We've got tons of videos on our channel about van tours, van life, van products, how-tos. So if you'd like to see more, please check out the channel. And be sure to smash the like button, and we'll see you in the next video. Jeff?
And Lisa.
With Thrive Vans. Thrive on.
Drive on.
See ya.